You have a request for an employee roster. You pull the master spreadsheet, attach it to an email, and you're ready to hit send. It feels efficient. The recipient gets every piece of information they might need, and you don't have to pause your afternoon to manually curate the file. Sending an entire unfiltered file often includes unrequested social security numbers, home addresses, and medical IDs. These extra columns are an active liability. If intercepted, sent to the wrong inbox, or left on an unsecured server, those unneeded data points are immediately exposed. Security in the modern workplace relies on the philosophy of subtraction. By shrinking the footprint of the data we expose, we eliminate the organizational risk before that file ever touches the network. This subtraction philosophy begins at the source, before a file is ever created or shared. We call this privacy by design. It means we build our internal forms and databases to request only the absolute minimum amount of information. If a new service only requires an employee's email address to function, the architecture forces the system to ask for an email and nothing else. This disciplined approach differs from the traditional method of collecting as much data as possible first and trying to secure it later. You cannot leak data that you never collected. This design starves potential breaches of the information they need to be damaging. For the sensitive data we must keep, we have to change how we handle internal storage. We manage this through the principle of minimum necessary access. Departments need limited slices of the master record. Teachers need academic progress. HR needs payroll. Finance needs billing. No one requires the full dataset. If an account is ever compromised, the attacker sees only that tiny fraction. The rest of the system remains secure. Restricting internal visibility treats data security as a mathematical necessity, keeping the total attack surface as small as possible. All of these policies meet at your desk during a single critical juncture, the moment you decide to share data. That pause allows you to delete unnecessary columns, redact personal details, and verify the recipient's identity. It also provides the time to use an approved, secure sharing platform instead of an unsecured email attachment. The physical act of deleting unneeded data serves as a primary defense for the entire network. These small actions prevent reputational damage, privacy violations, and large-scale identity theft. Data privacy is a shared daily responsibility, driven by the mindfulness of every individual in the organization. So remember, collect less, share less, protect more. Security relies on defaulting to less. Protect only what you need and access only what is necessary.